Hey guys, how you going? This one exclusive inside Jeffrey Epstein's New Mexico ranch. Jaw-dropping pictures show pedophile's 8-person party shower, life-size installation of a crucified Jesus, an underground strip club where teens would entertain VIP guests. So there's his, it was the Zorro Ranch, wasn't it? Massive shower. And what? I can't make that any bigger. Okay. Whoa. New photos and video give the most revealing insight yet into Jeffrey Epstein's notorious baby-making ranch in the New Mexico desert. I can't read what's underneath that. Pictures from inside the main house show a party shower for up to 8 people with 4 shelves full of toiletries and oils, and the indoor bathing area has a large pool, hot tub, and shower behind it. Aerial photos also reveal the private airstrip, which is where Epstein flew in teenage girls on his plane, which was dubbed the Lolita Express. And Lolita means little girl. New drone footage, the first to be taken since Epstein took his own life last August, shows the 10,000-acre estate now lies desolate with the gardens showing signs of disrepair. One of the bedrooms has a sculpture of a life-size Jesus crucified on a golden cross, which covers most of one wall and is attached by chains to the crown moulding. A former contractor says security cameras were secretly fitted in every room at Zorro Ranch and recorded the behaviour of the rich and famous. Another source claims that the convicted pedophile built a 1,000-square-foot underground strip club for entertaining VIPs with teenage girls. Dozens of new photos and video give the most revealing look yet into Jeffrey Epstein's notorious baby-making ranch in the New Mexico desert, including his 8-person party shower that is outfitted with dozens of bottles of oils, DailyMail.com can exclusively reveal. The dead financier used the 10,000-acre Zorro Ranch as a playground for his VIP guests, who he brought to the secluded estate a few times a year, entertaining his entourage of 30 with four-wheelers and rumoured illicit activities. What is going on here? Oh. New photos show a staircase leading downstairs as a former contractor claims the convicted pedophile built a 1,000-square-foot underground strip club for entertaining his VIP guests with teenage girls. Another source says security cameras were secretly fitted in every room and recorded the behaviour of the rich and famous, which explains why he and his fixer, Ghislaine Maxwell, apparently felt untouchable, because they were blackmailing everybody. Drone footage, the first to be taken since Epstein took his own life last August, shows the ranch in a desolate state with the gardens showing signs of disrepair and neglect. Aerial photos also revealed the private airstrip, which is where Epstein flew in teenage girls on his plane, which was dubbed the Lolita Express. So where's the airstrip? Maybe out of view somewhere. Dozens of new photos and video give the most revealing insight yet into Jeffrey Epstein's notorious baby-making Zorro Ranch in the New Mexico desert. And there's the 8-person shower or something. Pictures from inside the main house show a party shower for up to 8 people with 4 shelves full of toiletries and oils. Oh, yes, I see. And a big open window. An anonymous contractor who worked at the ranch until 2006 described the giant shower in the master bedroom as amazing, saying, "That was a party shower, everybody getting in. It's a big shower." Hmm. The shower had 4 cubbies on one wall filled with various oils, soaps, and lotions. Okay. There was also woman's shaving cream, toothpaste, and toothbrushes, as well as several loofahs. Drone footage over Epstein's New Mexico ranch house. Can I play it? Oh, yes, it is doing something. Oh, so it's way up there in the middle of nowhere. Is that drone going very slow? Okay, so 4 minutes. How much patience do you have, guys? Okay, let me see if I can get it. Okay, where's the airstrip? Or is it that square thing with a circle in it? Or am I missing something? Sorry, guys. You tell me, where do you think that airstrip is? Or do you think it's off the property somewhere? Or is it a helipad? That looks like. No, it looks like a garden. Oh, there's a road. Maybe that leads to the airstrip. I don't see, unless one of those roads is an airstrip. Oh, is that it over there? Over in the right-hand corner. Now in the middle of the screen. Now going. Oh, there it is. No? Yeah. Oh. I have no idea. Oh. One of the bedrooms has a sculpture of life-size Jesus crucified on a golden cross which covers most of one wall and is attached by chains to the crown moulding. Oh, I get it. Hmm. Yeah, I don't like it. Another former contractor revealed Epstein built an underground club. In one picture from his New Mexico ranch, a staircase leads downstairs, although there are no images of the actual club. It's an underground layer of 1,000 square feet, like a nightclub with stripper poles. It's not directly underneath the house, Most activity took place there, like dancing, hanging out. It was the entertainment area. No one, staff, was allowed down there. They installed cameras down there, he says. And that looks like the pool with a shower. The large indoor bathing area has an oversized pool, hot tub, and framed shower behind it. The focal point of the pool is the shower, which is framed with a blue cutout. Various lotions and soaps line the shower ledge. It's pretty big and well hidden. He also claims that the estate is called Zorro Ranch in honour of the cartoon masked vigilante, saying the Zorro thing was a fetish thing for Zorro the character. The new photos also show the random outhouses, satellites, and farming equipment dotted around the vast estate's scrubland, while the levee surrounding the property is now dried up and full of litter. Pictures from inside the main house show a party shower for up to 8 people, with 4 shelves full of toiletries and oils. The indoor bathing area has a large pool, hot tub, and a framed shower behind it. One of the bedrooms has a sculpture of a life-size Jesus crucified on a golden cross, which covers most of one wall and is attached by chains to the crown moulding. The library is full of grand antique furniture, including Gothic chandeliers and metallic leather chairs. An anonymous contractor who worked at the ranch until 2006 revealed in an interview with Albuquerque radio station owner Eddie Aragon that it was just a normal working ranch with only a few staff and little security until Epstein and his friends arrived in town, usually twice a year. Oh, it looks creepy. New York Times claimed that Epstein confided in scientists that he planned to impregnate up to 20 women at a time at the ranch to improve the human race with his genes. Oh dear God. We don't need any more of him running around. He also claims there was a photo on show at the main house of Epstein with Bill Clinton surrounded by topless underage girls. It's a huge home. When you approach it, it looks like a resort hotel way up on the hill. You can barely see it from the town down below, and there's a long loop road up there, and he's got a small airport, he says. It's reasonably secure. Some cameras, 6 or 7 people working there. There was a ranch manager, a couple who did the business operations. They were from New Zealand, husband and wife, and handled the management of the ranch. They were living at the front, not at the ranch. No one lived in the Epstein home apart from Jeffrey and his entourage. I think he built more staff when he had his entourage. He come a couple of times a year and come with an entourage of 30 people or so. They would party there, pull out all the toys, the four-wheelers, all that sort of stuff. I'd seen things in the house on the computers which made me evaluate whether I should be working for him or not. There was numerous photographs in frames in his library, his office, on the walls of young underage girls, topless, and him and various other powerful people. Celebrities, entertainment people, political people, Bill Clinton. He wasn't shy about having those in the house. I've seen a picture of him and Bill Clinton smoking cigars on pool lounge chairs with underage topless girls. He had weird lamps and sculptures of a sexual nature, couples engaged in sex. When asked about the giant shower area in the master bedroom, the contractor responds, "That was a party shower, everybody getting in. It's a big shower, it's amazing." On security, he discloses there were a lot of photographs being taken. They were all over the ranch. I noticed in the closets there were video distribution systems, which I initially assumed to be for entertainment, but now I'm not so sure. They may have had hidden cameras in some of the rooms, that type of thing. He also claims that the estate's called Zorro Ranch in honour of the cartoon masked vigilante, saying the Zorro thing was a fetish for Zorro the character. The The contractor also claims that the estate... Okay, we just read that. One of the main hallway entrances has several pillow cushions stacked against the wall. There does not appear to be any couches or chairs nearby that are missing pillows. Great. The contractor claims there was a photo on show at the main house of Epstein with Bill Clinton. Yes, we just surrounded by topless underage girls. Yep, the library, which is full of Gothic antiques. The ranch, wow. They got really bad taste. One victim, Virginia Guthrie, now 35, filed a Florida lawsuit in 2009 against Epstein, stating that she was a sex slave for him from 1999 to 2002, and he'd made her a disgusting proposition. She added, "He offered me a mansion and money every month, a monthly allowance to bear one of his children." Oh, dear God, no. Guthrie said the proposition was that if anything ever happened between Jeffrey and I, that I would have to sign my child over to him, basically, and that the child would be his and Ghislaine's, and I would be looking after it as nothing happened between Jeffrey and I. Guthrie has supplied photos of herself as an underage teen at Epstein's various residences. I'll put the link below for all this, guys. The reason I use Brave too. The reason I do is because there's a lot less ads in there. I don't know if you can see them. There's a lot less ads on the Brave browser rather than Google Chrome. So it's just another internet way to access the internet. And I've got a free one of them too. So Aragon says he also interviewed another former contractor who revealed that Epstein built an underground club. In one picture, a spiral staircase leads downstairs, although there are no images of the actual club. It's an underground layer of 1,000 square feet, like a nightclub with stripper poles. It's not directly underneath the house. Most activity took place there, like dancing, hanging out. It was the entertainment area. No one's staff was allowed down there. They installed cameras down there, he says. Why do I feel like this is just repeating itself? He goes on to explain why he thinks fixer Maxwell has been allowed to walk free by the FBI, because she sat on thousands of names and videos, which makes her untouchable. Aragon says the guy I spoke to installed the sophisticated camera system with cameras in each room, and it all went through a mainframe server which went to either New York or Florida. The point of the cameras was to record powerful people and for blackmail. Ghislaine Maxwell has thousands of names and videos. She's threatening. If she gets pulled under, she'll spill. She's setting a clear sign that she's untouchable. She has all that information. DailyMail.com can also reveal that Epstein's estate, Cypress Inc., is involved in litigation with the Albuquerque-based asphalt contractor company, Universal Constructors, Inc., for breach of contract, which has been going through the Santa Fe District Court since July. The ranch is one of several Epstein homes where underage girls were flown in from all around the world. The New York Times claims that the convicted pedophile confided in scientists that he planned to impregnate up to 20 women at a time at the ranch to improve the human race with his genes. God, he's got tickets on himself, doesn't he? Thinks very highly there of himself. One victim, Virginia Guthrie, now 35, filed a Florida lawsuit in 2009 against Epstein, stating she was a sex slave for him from 1999 to 2002, and he'd made her a disgusting proposition. She added he'd offer me a mansion and money every month, a monthly allowance to bear one of his children. More photos. Epstein's shower and bath areas are littered with various oils, soaps, lotions, and fluffy towels. A blurred out photo. A former contractor says security cameras were secretly fitted in every room. Explains why fixer Ghislaine Maxwell is untouchable. One of the rooms appears to be decorated like the Wild Wild West. A chandelier adorned with pistols and stars on the back wall are black and white photos of various people and teepees. In the garden area of the estate, Epstein had what appeared to be a lawn chessboard. There's also pictures of random outhouses, satellites and farming equipment dotted around the vast estate's scrubland, while the levee surrounding the property is now dried up and full of litter. Guthrie continued, the proposition was that if anything ever happened between... it's continuing from before. Ever happened between Jeffrey and I, that I would have to sign my child over to him basically, and that the child would be his, and Ghislaine and I would be looking after it as if nothing happened between Jeffrey and I. In court documents, Guthrie also alleged that she had sex with Prince Andrew 3 times and was forced to have sex with former New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson. Former employee Deirdre Stratton also claimed Andrew came to visit the ranch and was served a type of tea to make him more horny. These claims all dated back to the early 2000s, which is also the same time that Prince Andrew started doing business in New Mexico with Richardson as part of his role as the UK's special trade envoy. Trading in what? Arms? In October 2003, the Prince's trip to New Mexico was front page of the local newspaper, the Santa Fe New Mexican, with the royal and Richardson swapping presents, with the governor giving a black concho belt and receiving a wine coaster made by a cousin of the prince, according to the paper. The pair talked about wanting to increase trade between Britain and New Mexico with the prince, saying he was honoured to be here. They dined together that night at Richardson's mansion, who told the paper that it was the 3rd time he'd met the prince after meeting in 1999 in Turkey. He appears to be my friend, Richardson added. In the same edition, the paper covered the Duke of York's trip to dedicate a $45 million telescope complex called the Magdalena Observatory, before then visiting a mountaintop where he detonated a 500-pound ammonium nitrate fuel oil car bomb as part of the research for New Mexico's Tech Bomb Technology Department. What on earth is going on here? It was the start of a 3-day tour which included a visit to the Los Alamos National Laboratory and the Santa Fe Institute think tank, before ending with visits to San Felipe Pueblo Elementary School and NASA Aeronautics Education Laboratory. A new woman accuses him of rape. My cat is scratching in the background. I think that looks like that's the end of it, guys. Anyway, more and more is coming out. Well, this is just going to get bigger and bigger, I believe. Oh, sorry, guys. That's just flicking right through there. Okay, have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye, guys.